I just put my hair up without looking in the mirror. So it's just gonna do whatever it's gonna do. All right, coconut, we ready? High five. Boop. All right, we are seated comfortably. Close the eyes and rest the hands comfortably. Whether they are in the lap or on the knees, it does not matter. What matters is that your shoulders are going down the spine, away from the ears. Your back is nice and straight. The top of your head is trying to reach the ceiling. And start to connect with your breath. Feel the way the breath moves in through the body. And as we settle in here and connect with our breath, take this time to set an intention for today's practice. It can be something small, little goal you're working toward, or something larger. With everything going on in the world, it's not a surprise that you might have some sort of big intention that you're focusing on. But let's harness that intention and move through with our intention in our practice today. On your next inhale, open the eyes if they were closed. And inhale both arms up toward the sky. Remember, keeping the shoulders away from the ears, pressing down, reaching the hands and the fingertips. And as you inhale, try to reach further with the right hand as the left hand slowly lowers. And exhale, change the other side. This is a small movement. We're just kind of moving with our ribs back and forth as we reach with the hands. Kind of flow with this movement too. Again, this can be small, it can be even larger if you want it to, but we're moving our spine. And as you exhale, bring your hands behind your back, interlace the fingers, open up the chest toward the sky and look up. Feel a stretch in the neck here. And exhale, wrap your arms around yourself, giving yourself a big hug. Maybe doing some big neck circles. Moving with your breath, going as fast or as slow as is comfortable for you, and making sure you reverse the direction, getting both sides. We want to make sure that we are even. And on your next inhale, sit up nice and tall, find some stillness, release the hands away from your body, bringing both fingertips over to the sides. Then slowly start to shift your weight into the right hand, and left arm reaches up and over into a side body stretch. I have an itch, sorry. As you reach with the left hand up overhead, you feel a nice big stretch in the left side of the body. Breathe into the left side of the body here. And exhale, coming back to center. Inhale as you reach the right arm up and over toward the left side. Again, breathing into the side body, enjoying the way it feels to open up the side. On your next exhale, coming back to center. And from here, you can swing the legs around or roll over the knees and into your tabletop pose. Fingertips are spread wide on the mat. You have a nice neutral spine here, equal weight in the hands. Your knees and your hips are aligned, and your shoulders and your wrists are aligned. We're going to move through a few cat-cows, inhaling, dropping the belly, opening up the chest, looking up toward the sky. And exhale, round the spine, really bring the belly button in toward the spine and look toward the belly button. Inhaling, coming back into your cow pose. And exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. We always move through cat-cow with our breath. And it's such a great little moving pose here. It helps warm up the spine and get ourselves ready for anything that's coming. because we are working on the core today. Whenever you're ready, you're gonna find a neutral spine. You're gonna take the right leg stretched on back behind the body, flexing the foot, and doing a few ankle rolls here. Take this opportunity to get a few of those ankle cracks out of the way. And whenever you're ready, we're gonna find a balance, taking the left hand and reaching it out. Try to reach with the fingertips and the foot, pressing the back wall away as you flex the foot. Exhale, elbow to knee. And inhale, straighten. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, straighten. And last time, exhale, elbow to knee. And inhale, straighten. And a hold for one more breath. Exhale down. We're not going to hold it too much today. Nothing crazy in tabletop. This time we are going to bring the left foot back, stretch it on behind the body, flexing the foot, pressing the wall away, then taking the right hand and bring it out in front of the body. Gaze is past the right middle finger, and we are going to draw the elbow in toward the knee, exhaling. And inhale, reach it back out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. And last time, exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach one last time. Seeing if you can get a little bit farther, finding a little bit more length. And bring it back down to the mat. We are starting our core already. We are going to tuck the toes. Engage the core, press the mat away, feeling almost like you're using your shoulders to press away. So engage those shoulders, tucking the toes, and just lifting and hovering the knees off of the mat. Breathing in and exhaling out. It's almost like a plank, but a little bit easier. I don't know if I want to use the word easy. From here, we're not done yet. You're going to take the right leg and bring it up toward the sky. Exhale, not elbow to knee, knee to chest. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, up. And last time, exhale, knee to chest. And drop. Hold it here for another inhale. And this time we are going to lift the left leg up. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to chest. Whoop, there we go. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, up. Last time, exhale, knee to chest. And down. Still hovering the knees. And whenever you're ready, you're going to slowly come into your downward facing dog. Pedaling the feet out, walking your dog, pressing one heel down at a time. Making sure that the fingertips are spread wide on the mat. Your weight is equally distributed in your hands. The shoulders are away from the ears. Your neck is relaxed. And you're just pedaling through the feet, enjoying the way it feels to stretch the back of the legs, whether at morning or night for you, or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Just try to breathe into this stretch. And whenever you're ready, find stillness here. There's no need to have straight knees. You can have a soft bend. And take a few breaths. Whew. Just finding stillness, enjoying stillness, maybe reflecting very quickly on your intention today, letting it serve you here. And whenever you're ready, you're going to slowly walk the hands back toward the feet into a forward fold at the bottom of your mat. Letting yourself completely ragdoll hang over the legs. Anyone that has shoulder problems, this is such a great way to just stretch out the shoulders without doing any intense movements. Like, let's say you wake up with a kink in your neck. This is such a great way, just a forward fold. Maybe grabbing onto opposite elbows and swaying from side to side. And whenever you're ready, you're gonna roll up nice and slow. Whew. Into your mountain pose. Arms are at your sides. Inhale, reach your arms up toward the sky, letting the palms come together. And exhale, forward fold. We're gonna walk the hands forward to a plank. Try to maybe keep the knees straight here if you can. And we are here in our plank. We are engaging our core. We're making sure our back is nice and straight, so make sure the butt is not too high or too low. We're pressing away with the hands. Inhale one more time. And exhale, you can drop the knees or full chaturanga all the way down to the mat. Until you're laying on your belly. Untuck the toes. You're gonna bring the hands forward, bringing the elbows underneath the shoulders into your Sphinx pose. Remember to engage the core here, so lift the belly button off of the mat. Shoulders are pressed away, look straight ahead. Let's go into a little half frog pose. It's nice and early, let's stretch out those quads. So we're gonna take the right hand. Let's just prop it up, get it ready. So tent the fingers, bend the right knee, bring the right hand around, grab onto the top of that knee, or that foot, and do a little stretch here. Your knee or leg does not have to bend as much as mine is. It can be here. But wherever you are, just take a moment and breathe into this. Maybe enjoy the way it feels. And now if it hurts or anything like that, listen to your body, you can let up a little bit. We're not here to break ourselves. We're here to treat ourselves. And whenever you're ready, release that leg. Let it slowly come back down to your Sphinx pose. Readjust yourself, finding your center, and then shift your weight over to the right elbow. Tent that left fingertips down on the mat. Bend into that left knee. Reach around with the left hand and find your half frog pose. Now, full frog pose is a really, really intense stretch that we might do sometime in the future. And if you have really open hips, it's a great, great pose. It is one that I'm still working on. It's more of a stretch pose, but it is one that we might do sometime in the future. So just let me know. And whenever you're ready, you're going to release that leg, come back into your Sphinx pose. We are going to tuck the toes, engage the core here, and inhale into a elbow plank. So inhale, lift. Remember, trying to keep the back nice and straight, like you could put a plank of wood on your back and it would not even fall off. So try to breathe into your plank, inhaling and exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale, coming back down. We're not gonna hold that one too long. Untuck the toes. Let's go into a cobra pose, pressing into the hands gently, waking up our back. We don't want to go too deep this first time, so have a nice bend in the elbows. Look up toward the sky. Try to open through the chest rather than the lower back. And exhale, come back down. Tuck the toes, let's go back into our downward facing dog. Press. And we are here. Whew. Inhale that right leg up to the sky and hold it here. Point or flex the toe, give your foot a purpose. Try not to have any floppy toes going around. We want to really bring the energy all the way out through our fingertips and our toes. All the extremities, really. Bend the knees, stack the hips. And when I say stack the hips, that really just means open the hips up to the side. Usually when you're going straight up and down, your hips are square, and then you open. So if you had any questions about that. From here, we're going to slowly bring that right knee to the chest, all the way through to a lunge. Stepping it through, planting that foot. Take your time to get here. If you can't swing it all the way through the first time, or the second time, or the 100th time, that's totally fine. It's your practice, it's your body. You gotta listen to you. And while you are in your lunge, make sure that your knee is either aligned with your ankle or slightly behind. You do not want it to be forward. We're breathing here, you're opening up the chest. We're going to plant the hands and we're going to kick back into three-legged dog. And when I say kick back, more of like a gentle swing. So first, press into the hands. Try to open up the chest. Try to lift the chest up to give your legs some room. Bring the knee to the chest and then swing it back through three-legged dog and drop that foot. Now the other side, pressing into this right foot as you inhale the left leg up to the sky. Maybe feeling a really deep stretch in the back of the right leg. Remember, you can have a slight bend and your knee or your heel does not need to be all the way down. Bending into the left leg, stacking the hips. Maybe looking underneath your right armpit to see if you can see that toe. Hey, boop. Whenever you're ready, slowly bring the left knee to the chest and see if you can go into a plank. Or maybe even swing it all the way through to a lunge. Nice and slow. Hey, the real Alan B, what's up? Hope you're doing well. I'm late again. That's totally fine. It's okay if you are welcome late in my class. I do not care. We are all friends here. Hope you're doing well today. We are just doing a lunge right now. Nothing crazy. We're still warming up, although I have made you guys do some planks, so there'll be more planks. So we're breathing here. We're just starting out nice and slow. Whew, planting the hands. I woke up late and ordered Denny's. Oh, I'm jealous. Oh, I would love some French toast right now. I'm not even kidding. I'm doing great today. It sounds like you are. Waking up with Denny's sounds wonderful. So yeah, we're gonna press into the hands and we're gonna see if we can create enough space to lift that left foot to the chest. So what did you get from Denny's? Out of curiosity while I do some yoga. Kick that steak over easy eggs, nice. And kick that left leg up to the top of the sky. Who doesn't want some steak and eggs for breakfast? And whenever you're ready, you're gonna drop it back down, bring it back to a downward facing dog. Whew. From here, bend the knees and lift up high in the toes, look up at the hands. And inhale, straighten. Ooh, I'm getting a little rain. What's up? What's up, guys? We are downward facing dog, we are upside down. And now you can walk, step, or hop up to the hands. Boop, into your forward fold. Hey, enjoy. You guys, what's up? This is my raid dance, my yoga raid dance, so hope you guys enjoy it. You can join it with me. From here, you're gonna inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, swing your arms up. But thank you so much. Who raided me? Marcel, yay! Hey, Marcel, thanks for raid. I really appreciate it. Always do. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. And exhale, hands to heart center. How are you guys doing today? Is everyone doing well? We're just stretching it out. We just finished our first little flow. We are going to move into our next one. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky with your fingertips. And exhale, forward fold. I keep stepping on my hair. Oh my gosh, no. I used to have really long hair and I used to do that all the time. We're gonna inhale, flat back. So watch out, don't step on your hair. Inhale, forward fold. We are going to go into our chair pose, so you're welcome. You guys are awesome. Take care of your bodies and self-love. You too, take care of yourself, self-love, and you know, your body, your mind. Take care of it all. The weight goes in the heels. Slowly bring your arms up by your ears and exhale, settle, slight tuck in the pelvis. Maybe lift the toes to make sure that the weight is in the heels. I love all this positive talk. It's so nice to like do yoga and then read the chat saying like, oh, you know, take care of yourself. It's always so nice. Whenever you're ready, bring your hands to heart center, lifting the chest, opening the chest chest. As you exhale, settle a little deeper. And whenever you're ready, on your next exhale, forward fold. Softening the knees, and maybe bringing the hands behind the body, interlace the fingers, and open up the chest and the shoulders. Having a nice bend in the knees if you'd like to bring your torso closer to your thighs. And exhale, release the hands, letting them float down to the mat. From here, we're gonna have a little bit of fun. You're gonna shift the weight to the right leg and inhale the left leg up to the sky into a standing split. We're working on dancer later today, so we do wanna work on our balance. Pumpkin panda, love it. Oh, we're breathing here. And you know what? You can stay right here, that's totally fine. Or you can try lifting one hand, or maybe both hands. Ooh, yay, Pumpkin Panda, thank you for the follow. Upside down celebration. So whenever you're ready, you can play around with this balance. And then tent the fingers. We are going to step all the way back into a lunge. Nice and slowly. You don't want to fall into it. Drop the knee, untuck the toes. And we are going to bring the weight into the left hand. Inhale the right arm up to the sky, opening up the chest. And here you could stay right here, or your option 2, bend the left knee and grab onto that left foot. Maybe finding a quad stretch here for a breath or 2. Again, if you find your knee going over your heel like this, make readjustments. Heel toe, that foot forward. Breathe into the stretch, really enjoy it, or not enjoy it. If it hurts, remember, don't do it. And release the foot whenever you're ready. We are going to bring the hand to the inside of the foot. So now, our hands are on the inside. We're ready for lizard pose. You can stay right here if you'd like, or you can come with me down to your elbows. And again, this is a great place to be. Your hips might be talking to you right now. But if your hips are saying, I want more, come to the outer edge of that pinky toe and open up the hip. Breathe here. Remember, don't hold your breath as much as it feels natural to while you're in this pose. Breathe into the hips. And taking another 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. If your foot was on the outer edge, come back to the tops. Walk your hands up. Press into those hands. Tuck the left toe, lift up off of the knee. And we are just going to take this right foot and swing it around into a plank. And we are back in our plank. We were having fun with planks earlier, so you're welcome. Remember making sure that the booty is not too high or too low. And we are going to chaturanga all the way down to the mat. So first, leaning forward with the toes. So you see this big adjustment I'm making. That's making sure that your shoulders are in the right place. Exhale as you slowly bend into the elbows, keeping the back nice and straight. You can drop your knees here if you need to, and then drop all the way down. Untuck those toes. We're just gonna do a quick bound lotus. You are welcome if you love back bends. Bring your hands behind your back. Interlace the fingers. And on your next inhale, you're going to bring your shoulders up. You're going to kick your feet up. Look up toward the sky. And try to breathe here. Breathe into the back. Opening up the chest. You might feel a little pinching in your lower back. If you need to release any of that tension, you can just go a little bit less. Keep breathing. One more big breath, and on your next exhale, come back down. You're going to bring the hands underneath the shoulders, and let's go back into a child's pose here real fast as a counter stretch, and have the toes come together and sit all the way back onto those feet. Forehead down on the mat. If you want it to be a more active child's pose, oh hey train, you just kind of inch your fingertips forward, lifting the elbows slightly off of the mat. Maybe massaging the middle of your forehead or your third eye down on the mat. On your next inhale, cat back into your tabletop, bringing the knees back underneath the hips, tucking the toes, and coming back into your downward facing dog. I just had a panic. Like I jumped out of the pose because, Animal Crossing has taken over my life. You know, I haven't gotten Animal Crossing yet, and I've been wanting it so bad. It seems like it is worth it. So we're here, downward facing dog. You're gonna inhale the right leg up to the sky, really pointing or flexing that foot. And as you exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, bring that right leg back up. And exhale, elbow your right knee to your right elbow. And inhale back up toward the sky. Exhale your right knee to left elbow, really cross it underneath the body. And then bring it back up toward the sky. And drop that foot down to the mat. Switch your feet, inhale the left leg up to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale up. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. I love Animal Crossing. Dude, I gotta get a Switch, man. I have to get a Switch. Back up to the sky. And exhale the left knee to right elbow. I bought turnips for 90 bells, and Sunday my friend was buying for 500 bells. Jeez. And then right up to the sky. We're gonna swing all the way through to a lunge on the left side, so the opposite of what we did earlier. Seems like turnips are a hot commodity, man. Whew. Stones. Whenever you're ready, you're gonna drop the right knee, untuck the toes, shift your weight to the right hand, and inhale the left arm up to the sky. Oh, you're making me want to buy a Switch now, because it was something I wanted to do for a while, and then I forgot about Animal Crossing, like an idiot. Now, whenever you're ready, you can either stay here or bend into that right knee, grab onto the foot, and find a little stretch. But when you do it, look so cute. Whew. Breathe, breathe. Taking one more inhale. If you are here, and exhale down, we are going to bring the left hand to the inside of the foot. You can stay right here, or you can come down to the elbows with me. I'm gonna send you a picture of my character, please do. I think they're so cute. I love the graphics of Animal Crossing. I think it's adorable. I'm currently bright green, historical wig on me. That seems quite appropriate. Again, if your lizard pose needs to be deeper, you can come to the outer edge of the left foot, really breathing into the hips. I don't even know what I'd make my character look like. Either me, or I'd make my character look very wild. I'm currently, yeah. Oh, we are breathing. And whenever you're ready, you can come back, go back up onto the hands. You're going to tuck the right foot, lift up. And from here, we're going to step up into a squat pose. So take your time, making sure your weight is in your hands here first. You can take a couple steps to get into this pose, but whenever you're ready, you're just gonna take a big step to the outer edge and then bring your hands together. Nice straight spine. Your hips are underneath your body. He was supposed to be me, but 90% of the time he is a cowboy. Well, I mean Texas, right? I mean, I feel like if there was a cowboy outfit, why wouldn't you? We're taking one more inhale here. Exhale, dropping the hands, straightening those legs. And see, your legs are nice and wide now. They're facing out. Let's just have the toes facing forward, but having still a nice wide stance, about hip distance, maybe a little bit further. If you'd like, you can take your peace fingers and wrap them around the toes. And as you inhale, maybe try to straighten those legs and look straight. It's like flat back like we usually do, but instead of hands on the shins, hands on the toes. If you don't like touching your toes, you can use your fingertips down on the mat. That's totally fine. I like dress like an e-boy, but my character is for sure my soul. You know what? It's nice you can live out your dreams in either The Sims or Animal Crossing. You can be whoever you want. And exhale, you're going to bend the knees. You're going to just completely hang over the legs and slowly kind of ragdoll roll yourself all the way to the top of your mat. Step your feet in so they are now really underneath your hips. Inhale the arms up toward the sky, letting the palms come together, and exhaling, lowering the hands to heart center. Maybe take a moment here to readjust yourself if you need. Maybe give yourself a neck roll. I love giving a good neck roll in between my practice. Inhale, arms back up toward the sky, and exhale, forward fold. You're going to inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, tent the fingers, and step back with the left foot. Oh shoot, I totally forgot to do standing splits on that side, so hold that. We are going to shift the weight over to this left foot and inhale the right leg up to the sky. My bad, guys. But you know what? Mistakes happen, and sometimes we forget, and that's totally fine. So as we are here, and you know what, this is how you correct your mistake. You just go with the flow. So we're here in our standing split. Our right leg is lifted. You can play with your balance, so maybe one hand off of the mat, maybe both, or maybe just keep them back down because you're not ready for that yet, and that's totally fine. Wherever you are, take a moment here to play. If you're having a hard time with your balance, try to find something on the ground that you can look at to help just kind of stare at your drishti. And whenever you're ready, you can tent the fingers and then step back into your left lunge. Sorry about that, guys. I'm in a flow just now. My homework is going. I have 4 different colors of highlighters marked on my hand. That means you're working hard. That does. Oh, we are here. And then from this pose, we're going to plant our hands and step back into a plank. I said all caps, don't fall again. Oh my gosh, thank you. Yeah, sorry, my stupid all caps thing is on, but I'm going to try not to fall again. Let's not hurt ourselves. We're breathing in our plank pose. And right now we're going to chaturanga, and you have the choice to swing through to up dog or go all the way down and do cobra pose. So whenever you're ready, exhale chaturanga, inhale cobra up dog, exhale downward facing dog. You should see the bruises on my legs. They are getting better. They got pretty bad last week because I fell. Oh, it happens. Falling happens, man. We're breathing. You're going to inhale the right leg up to the sky. Bend the knees, stack the hips. And let's flip our dog. You can stay right here, or you can come with me and go into wild thing. So slowly dropping that right foot behind your body, flipping your dog. Inhale, bring your hips up toward the sky, reaching with the hands. Making sure that your breaths are nice and even. And when you come back, lead with that right hand and lift that right leg up. Bring it back up to a 3-legged dog, and then swing that leg all the way through. Back to a lunge. I fell into the wall. I feel like we're all falling lately. Everyone's bruising themselves. Jeez. From here, we are going to inhale, come back all the way into our crescent lunge. How many times do I need to say listen to your body? You know what? You can listen to your body all you want, but if you fall, you fall. It happens. Whew, it's part of life. We're going to really settle into our crescent lunge. Let's go into a little twist. Bring the left hand forward, right arm back. So you're twisting toward your bent leg. Maybe look behind at your right hand. And then inhale, coming back to center. We are about to do something a little fun, so take your time here. You can feel the weight building into your front foot as you kind of readjust. What I want you to do is watch me first. You're going to step up, bringing your left knee to your chest. So On an inhale, I like to kind of bring my arms around. You do not have to do that. I just do it because I'm a dancer and I think it looks pretty. So bring your arms behind and step into that stance. Once we're here, we're going to go into our tree pose, bringing that left leg to our thigh or to our calf. Taking your time here. I'll look at the chat in a second. I can't from up here. You're going to hold. Inhale, grow your branches. And then bring your hands back to heart center. We are about to go into warrior three. Now, keep your hands at heart center here and bring your left leg back up. You're going to kick it back. Keep your chest lifted and open as you flex the left foot. You can have a slight bend in this standing leg, but try to kick that leg back. And from here, gently come back into your crescent. Woohoo! Going to do this workout 7 p.m. It's almost 5 p.m. Oh my gosh. Glad to see the foot's going nicely. Thanks. All right, we're here. You're going to bring your hands down to frame that foot. Step back into a plank. Oh, take a moment here to breathe. Inhale. That was fun. I'm glad that was fun. I like to do funky flows. I'm trying to do more. From here, go through your chaturanga flow again. Shifting right forward. Exhaling chaturanga. Inhale, cobra up dog. And exhale, ooh, back down to downward facing dog. We're about to do that again on this side, so get ready. Inhale the left leg up to the sky. And I love balances, I really do. You're gonna bend the knees, stack the hips. And here you have the option to stay here or flip your dog. Make this as dramatic as you'd like. Really reaching with the left hand up and over. And remembering to breathe. And whenever you're ready, leading with the left hand, coming back into your three-legged dog. And then bring that left leg all the way through. Woo, to a lunge. Taking a moment to catch your breath if you need to. And we are going to come into our crescent. So get ready. Inhale up. Exhale, settle. Making any readjustments you need to as you settle. You're going to bring the right hand forward, left arm back, twisting toward the bent leg, maybe looking back at the hand. Inhale, bringing yourself back to center. We're about to do that little funky flow once again. So you can come with me with doing it with your arms. Bring your arms back, shifting the weight to that front left foot and stepping forward. Exhale, hands to heart center as you come into your tree pose. Bringing your foot to your thigh or your calf. Wherever you are in your tree pose, hold it here for a breath. Grow your branches up toward the sky. Settling in and bring your hands to heart center. Now from here, we're going to go into our warrior three. So remember, keep the chest lifted. Release that foot from your tree and kick it on back. You can keep a soft bend in the standing leg as you kick, finding that stability. Breathing here in your balance, finding that stillness. There's nothing like finding that moment where you're like, I can hold this pose forever. Now whenever you're ready, gently step back into your crescent. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, frame the foot. And how many times you just fall over? the moment of silence for, oh my God, don't hurt yourself. And then we're going to step forward here. A moment of silence for all of our fallen people. Oh, thank you for the follow. I'm trying to see who it was. I will see in a second. From here, inhale, flat back. Ooh, catastrophe. I think I said that right or wrong, but thank you for the follow. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. I just left my jersey short. That's one for this. Well, I gotta kick things up then. You can't just leave your jersey short for this. And then you're gonna come up, bring your arms up to the sky, and exhale, hands heart center. Whew. We're gonna do one more funky flow, and this one is gonna have dancer pose. So, let's get ready. I'm gonna stand this way just because the flow is gonna be kind of facing this way. We are going to first find our footing. That is so important in these balances. We don't want to fall. I mean, if we do fall again, that's okay, but we want to avoid it. You're going to make sure you lift your toes, and one by one, bring the pinky toe down first, and bring all the toes down onto the mat. Whew. Now, if you are not very flexible, you do not have to straighten your knee for this. What you're going to do is inhale, shift your weight over to the left leg first, and bring the right knee to the chest. I like to hug it in here for a moment. Now, like I said, if you're not flexible, do not worry about making this look pretty. No one's watching right now, maybe the people in your house, but I'm not, so I'm not judging, never judge. You're gonna take your hand, I do my peace fingers around my right big toes, and inhale, start to straighten that foot. Now, you can look like this. I don't care if you look like this, as long as you're feeling something. Wonderful. I'm shaking, by the way. It's okay to shake. And from here, release this left hand. Open it up. And see if you can look behind. Let's see if we can change the foot. Let's see if we can grab onto our peace finger with the opposite hand and foot. Let me readjust myself so the camera can see me well. And you're going to take this right arm, bring it behind the body, see if you can look behind you. Oh, and release. Bring that back to center. And then have the foot behind you. That was fun, right? There may at least be more in a row. Oh, yeah. Sometimes you need some room for these. So, from here, you're going to bend your foot. Let's just do a quick little quad stretch. Like you're about to run. Nothing crazy. But let's release that foot. Now, have your right hand against your right hip. You're bringing it back toward that foot. Grab onto the big toe edge. We are getting ready for our dancer pose. So make sure you feel nice and stable. Grab a wall if you'd like. Walls are amazing. Walls are great tools. From here, you're going to bring your left hand forward again, wall opportunity, and slowly kick your right foot into that right hand. This might be where you are, and that's fantastic. Maybe you kick a little further. And breathe. Find stillness. If you feel yourself falling out, that's fine. Just catch yourself. And whenever you're ready, come back to center. Release that foot on the ground. Shake out that standing leg. I'm like out of breath right now. Shake out that standing leg. You might feel a little cramping in the foot, and that's totally normal. If you'd like, you can kind of step out the feet, like Beyonce, all that good stuff. Whew. Okay, now we just have to do the other side. You're welcome. I'm going to stand this way so you can see. All right, so dancer on the other side. Let me fix my mat. There we go. So first we are, making sure we feel grounded. We are, sorry about my stupid Streamlabs being dumb. I'm sorry. I know you're not saying anything inappropriate. Streamlabs. Well, it's my fault. Anyway, because I set the rules, I guess. Anywho, we are standing here. We are going to shift the weight over to the right foot. Yes, because I was just stretching on the other. Yeah, sometimes I get my rights and lefts mixed up, I'm sorry. We're going to bring that left knee to the chest. And first we are going to take the left fingers and grab around that toe and see if you can straighten that leg. One side is probably more flexible than the other. This is my less flexible side, as you can see. You might be shaking, and hey, that's awesome. That means you're working. From here, we are going to open up that right arm. And breathe here. Now, whenever you're ready, you're gonna replace the finger, grab onto that big toe with the right, and then come toward, this is definitely an intense stretch here. Again, you can be nice and bent. That's cool. And whenever you're ready, release that foot. Try to keep it up while you do a little quad stretch. Get yourself ready for some of that dancer pose. Whew. From here, bring your left elbow to your hip. Bring it on behind the body. Grab onto the big toe edge of that foot. Again, great place to place your hand on the wall, or bring your right arm forward. Slowly start to kick your foot into your hand and go into your dancer pose. Find your drishti. So find a non-moving object to look at. And remember to breathe. And whenever you're ready, come on out and shake it out. Whatever you need to do to shake it out, no one's watching. I always need to do that. I won't let this on my clip. Oh, that's so annoying, sorry. Okay, I'm sweating now. Maybe a long sleeve was not the best option for today. We are going to get some stretching in before we do our final relaxation pose. So we are going to sit down all the way. I'm going to turn my AC on a little bit. I mean, it's only like 75-ish in here, but I'm getting hot, so I'm sorry. We're coming all the way down. And we're going to do some boat pose, because guess what? Today is a core day, and boat pose is great for core. So what we're going to do is bring our hands behind our legs, lift the chest up, let the spine be nice and straight, shoulders are down. Shift your weight onto your sit bones and lift those legs up parallel with the mat. Arms are out, stretching. And we're going to exhale into low boat. Exhale low. Keep your chest lifted, your legs are up. Inhale high. We're going to do that 9 more times. Exhale. Inhale up into high boat. Exhale low. Inhale high. 3. Exhale. And 4. Exhale. And 5. And exhale. And 6. And exhale. And 7. Whoop. And exhale. And 8. And exhale. And 9. And last time, exhale. Let's hold it here and pulse for 16. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And down. Stretch it out. Maybe grab your right hand to your left wrist. Bring your feet slightly over to the right side and almost shape yourself like a banana. So you're almost like a C shape. We're just stretching out our whole body. You can even cross your legs slightly here. And then bring yourself back to center. And we are going to take the left hand, grab onto the right wrist, bring yourself over the side, bring your legs over to the left, right leg crosses over the left into a little banana. And breathe as you stretch. And then come back to center. Oh, let's give a nice big full body stretch. And then bring the knees to the chest. Dropping that left leg, planting the foot. Inhale, grab onto either the calf or the thigh, but keep your leg flexed or your foot flexed. And feel a stretch here. Exhale as you drop the right leg on top of the left. Open up that hip, maybe grab onto the back of the left leg, bringing that right leg in closer, keeping both of the feet flexed, and enjoy this little stretch here. This is kind of like an upside down pigeon, if you will. We did not get around to pigeon today, so this will just have to do. Sorry if you love pigeon, I do, I love pigeon. I'm always sad when I can't do pigeon. Whenever you're ready, you're gonna exhale, release, and we're going to reverse to the other side, totally working myself around my tiny condo. Oh my gosh, we're gonna switch the legs. Before I lived in this one, I've lived in some pretty small places. Oh my gosh, it's so funny doing yoga in a space that's like just big enough for a human body. You're like knocking into everything, your legs are flailing around, knocking things off counters. And whenever you're ready, you're gonna place that left leg on top of the right and stretch here. That's why when we got this place, I was so excited that there was all this room for yoga and I wasn't gonna hit anything. I wasn't gonna knock anything over. It would be nice to do this outside too. Maybe one day. Figure out a good way to string this outside. I mean, this is a good space for it, but it would be nice to do it out in nature. Breathe into your hip here. You might feel it, pretty intensely in the glute on your left side, so make sure you're breathing into that. Whenever you're ready, release that foot. Coming back. We're going to place our hands down at our sides, pressing the elbows into the mat. We're going to go into shoulder stand. I love shoulder stand. I do it all the time. And this is a good pose if you don't have a lot of space because it doesn't take up a lot of room. You're going to press your way into your elbows, kick your booty up, place your hands on your lower back, and bring your legs up. Now, this is a great inversion if you're new to inversions because, for one, it is an inversion, and two, it's a pretty safe one at that. Unlike like headstand where you could easily fall over, the worst that could happen here is you fall back down nice and gently. This was my first inversion that I learned, and it was fun. It's always really fun. Now from here, if you do have the space in your place, you can come into plow pose by slowly dropping the feet behind the head and see if your toes can touch. If they cannot touch, that's totally fine. But if they can, you can release the hands from the low back by a little stretchy here. And whenever you're ready, I like to bend my knees into this just to protect my low spine. Coming back, knees to chest. Let's go into a little twist because twists are a great way to end the practice. It kind of wrings you out. You're going to bring the legs over to the right, dropping them. Now, if this hurts for any reason, or if you find your shoulder blade coming off of the mat, make readjustments. Kind of move your feet around, see where you need to be. Again, making sure your shoulders are both touching the mat, and look over towards your left hand, so away from the legs. Breathe into this twist. And whenever you're ready, coming back to center, drawing both legs in. And then dropping the knees over to the left side. The right arm extends, the shoulders are down. You can close the eyes if you'd like. I always like to close my eyes, it just feels really good. Usually at this time in my yoga practice, I could definitely go for a nap. But I'm not gonna fall asleep. It would be super embarrassing to fall asleep on a stream, wake up an hour later and yeah. Just be laying here. Anywho, coming back to center. And let's drop our feet. Let's go into one little bridge pose. So when you drop your feet, try to bring it as close to the booty as you can. See if you can graze the back of your heels with your fingertips. Slowly as you inhale, peel the spine off of the mat, one vertebrae at a time. And if you get up as high as you can tuck the shoulders, interlace the fingers, and let the hips come up toward the sky. If your knees feel like they want to open, try to draw them in toward each other. We want our knees to be parallel. Breathing here, opening up the chest and the back and the hips. Maybe feeling a little bit of heat building up in your thighs as well. Taking one more inhale. And if you had your hands bound, unbind them, untuck the shoulders, and roll the spine down one vertebrae at a time. We are just going to do one more hip stretch to end the practice before going into Shavasana. So bring your palms of your feet together. You're sitting pretty much in butterfly, but laying down. Letting gravity open up the hips. And if you feel any kind of like pinching tightness here, you're more than welcome to move your feet around or even grab like a pillow, blanket, anything to prop underneath your legs so that way you kind of relieve some of that discomfort while still getting this nice hip opener. You can place your hands at your sides, or what I like to do is place one hand on my belly, one hand on my heart, and while I breathe, I can feel my breath move through the body. So you can do that, you're more than welcome. Observe the way it feels to have your chest and your belly rise and fall as you breathe. It just makes you a little bit more conscious of the way your breath does kind of make you feel refreshed, if that makes any sense. Taking one more inhale and one more long exhale out. Inhale one more time, drawing the knees to the chest. And this time, really bringing your head in between your legs. Try to see if your nose can touch. Try to see maybe if you can kiss your knees. And we're going to make ourselves into the teeny tiniest little ball we can. And while we're in our little ball, flexing all of our muscles, starting with the toes, curling the toes, flexing the feet, and even moving up into the calves and then the hamstrings, maybe flexing the glutes, and even going into the core, maybe flexing the biceps and curling the hands into a fist. And then lastly, moving into your face, scrunching it as hard as you can, like you're super angry at someone. But kind of laugh at yourself because it looks super silly. So really scrunching yourself into a ball for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just like a big sigh of relief, release everything down to your mat. Let your legs splay out. Let your arms go out to your sides, hands facing up. And close your eyes if you like. Let me see. Videos, topic clips, Koki killing her TV. Yep. You ever heard of sleep streams? It's something, I need to check out sleep streams. I need to check that out because I will totally take a nap, a guided nap. I've been doing a lot of meditation on apps, and they kind of walk you through taking a nap, and it's the most wonderful thing in the world, so I'm going to have to try that. So while we're here, we're going to settle in just for a few minutes. Now, in a normal yoga class, this would last a little longer, but just because it is a stream, I do make it a little shorter. So if you do want to extend this, feel free to just keep going. So close the eyes, the arms are relaxed. If you feel any tightness anywhere, just make a few readjustments, wiggle yourself about, and find stillness. Start to breathe normally, but become conscious of your breath. Maybe notice the way the air feels cool as it enters the body, and how it might be a little heated when it leaves. Maybe even notice the small things around you, like any noises you might hear. Whether the air around you feels a little cool or a little warm. Become observant of those things, but not forming an opinion one way or the other. which can be a very helpful tool in any kind of situation where you might feel a little overwhelmed. Taking a step back, almost like an out-of-body experience, and just observing what's around you. The outside looking in. Taking a few moments of silence to reflect on your intention that you may have set at the beginning of this practice. Or if you joined in late, maybe kind of thinking of an intention you can carry on with you for the rest of your day or afternoon. On your next inhale, you're going to slowly start to wake back up. I know I could lay here forever, but if you'd like, you can continue just sort of laying here. I am more than happy if you do that. Reach your arms above your head into a full body stretch. And exhale, bring your knees to your chest. Give yourself one last hug. Again, I say this every practice, you frickin' deserve it. Rock yourself from side to side. You know, even if you came in late or weren't even practicing at all, just give yourself a moment to hug yourself. If you're sitting playing video games right now, just take a moment to like honor yourself. We don't do that enough. And then rock yourself onto one side. And slowly find your way into a comfortable seated position. You can have the eyes remain closed if you'd like. Forge fam is watching. Hey, the Forge fam. Love them. They got to watch me sleep. From here, keep your eyes closed. Let your hands rest comfortably on the lap or the knees. Feeling like a string is coming from the top of the head, elongating the spine. Shoulders are coming away from the ears. Take a moment here to just see how this feels, this moment of suspension. Alert sitting. You're going to inhale, bring the arms above the head, letting the palms come together and touch. And exhale, lowering the hands to heart center. Inhale through the nose. And a long exhale out the mouth, sigh it out. Inhale one more time through the nose. And this time a bigger sigh, but lower the chin to the chest. Take a moment here to blink the eyes open. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Namaste. Yay! Really, thank you guys. I always appreciate